So it's finally a nice day here in the Northeast, South Shore, Massachusetts. Figured I'd get outside, get a little fresh air, and talk about something that all of a sudden has picked up some steam. And I can see why. Conversations I'm having with clients, this also articles and content all of a sudden popping up about this, which is this. When is Microsoft going to have an E7 option? Right? So in other words, you got E1, then you got E3, then you got E5, and now there's E3 and E5 with no teams. Right? Those are your options. I've been talking about this a long time. Microsoft still needs to get organizations to move to E5. They've had some success in doing that, right? Many customers we've worked with have moved to E5. Many customers have moved to E5 and we're working on their renewal right now that's up in June. They certainly need more. You know, they haven't really talked a lot about how many customers have moved to E5 publicly. That's usually an indicator. The price delta, right? $33.75 list price for E3, $54.75 for E5. That's list price. That's per user per month. 62% more expensive from a list perspective. They obviously have F3, $8 per user per month. I don't want to spend a lot of time there. But the conversation why E7 keeps coming up is really tied to Copilot. So Copilot, $30 per user per month as an add-on. That's pretty expensive. They're starting to publicly talk about all these large deals that they're getting. I would question how many of them are fully paid or deeply discounted. But besides all of that, the point is, it may make sense at some point, or customers may need to start preparing for Microsoft creating an E7, right? And perhaps E7 would have Copilot included in it. It's a way to potentially bundle that together. They could work with the pricing from the difference between E3 to E5 to E7. They could uplift the price of E3. They could uplift the list price tied to E5. You know, they did the uplift to E3 in the past. These are all things they could do. But why would they? And in my opinion, I think they've felt the pain a little bit of bundling in the security, the additional Teams features, making E5 what it is, uplifting the E3 price, trying to force people into E5. There's still niche solutions out there. There's still things that are keeping customers moving to E5. And so if you add something in to E5, like Copilot, to make it E7, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able to force customers to still adopt all of that at once, right? There's still going to be error. There's still going to be things that they're not going to get value from. Also, entire community, right? Are you actually thinking that you can have everyone move to E7? All of the users, 100,000 user, 85,000 user communities, that's going to still be very difficult. Just like E3 to E5, not everyone needs all the the Teams features as an example, the voice features. Not everyone's going to need Copilot. So they're going to have to figure out this. So for right now, Microsoft pushing customers to E5 still going to happen. Microsoft trying to get Copilot as an add-on to E3 and as an add-on to E5 gives them some flexibility. Customers out there, just understand this, that it may come. But right now, focus where you need to be focused. Get the right price for your foundational product, E3, E5, if you're interested. Get the right price for Copilot, get the right protection, get the right investments, get the right flexibility, get the right volume discount structures. Focus there, not get caught up in this, whoa, when will E7 happen? Focus on the right things. Get Microsoft, more importantly, to focus on the right things. And then that could lead to where you actually need to be moving forward.